Good morning, guys. I am running around like a fool this morning. I have so much to do today, and littles are coming. Look at my board here. This section here of wasted time is where I slept in. I need to get out and film for the second channel, well, this channel, which I'm doing right now. I need to film something for the first channel. I need to do some eBay today, as well as clean the house before the littles get here at 2:30. And then that takes me all the way up to when they leave about 6 o'clock. Then I need to edit that first video, start editing the second video, Oak Island at my parents' after that. And then after that, I need to probably finish editing this morning show. I just was marking off the calendar up to today, and I cannot believe it is the 22nd of January. What the heck? On top of that, I was looking at this vehicle renewal application that came in the mail. From the Department of Public Safety, Bureau of Motor Vehicles, which is a joke. I just paid a ton of money to get my personalized plates for the BeFriend. And look at this. $50 for a special plate fee, $31 for state license tax, $20 for local tax, $3.50 for the service postage, $41, $104. I usually pay about $53 or so, maybe not even quite that much, when I renew my plates, like when I go in and get the new stickers each year. And now it's going to cost over $100 just because I have special plates. What sense does that make? The plates are not even quality, like they didn't even press them into the metal. Come on. Anything to rip us off, man. It's basically legalized robbery. That's why there's like people in the world who are multi-billionaires and just beyond rich, because they sit around with their team of people thinking about how they can charge you on a repeated basis. That's where all these silly fees come from, like with the cable company, how it's not just, say, $70 a month. That's just the basic charge, but then you have about 17 different fees, like the I looked at you fee, I changed the channel fee, I charged you a fee. Charging you $100 a year just to keep the license plates you already have is legalized robbery. Insurance companies jacking up your prices when they have to provide the service that you're paying for is legalized robbery. And this is why you have to do whatever you can to save money, to spend less on what you're already buying, so that you can offset the price of all that crap and pay this stack of bills over here that tries its best to keep you from eating every month. This is the same reason for where the concept of taking out a loan to buy a car or a house or anything came from, because you end up paying 10 times what it's worth. Think about it. You buy a house for 50 grand. How much do you owe on it? You take out a 30-year loan. After 30 years, you have paid about 200 grand for that house. Same thing with a car. You buy a car for about $15,000, drive it off the lot, it's only worth half that much, but you've got a 6-year loan that you're going to pay a ton of interest on. So in the end, you buy the car for 15 grand, in the end you paid about 30 for it. It basically went from what can people afford to pay for this car to what can they afford to pay every month for this car. You see what I mean? It's all a sham. It's all just a way of people getting more and more and more of your money. Anyway, we're supposed to be happy today. The littles are coming. We're going to have a good time. I promised Little that we would build a living room tent. So crap. Now I have to clean up the living room. Look at this crap. We still have the Gremlins puzzle over there that I have not touched since the night I started to do it. Now I pretty much have to take it apart or risk Little destroying it and losing all the pieces. Okay, dressed and ready to roll. The first operation of the day is to film for the Nate 2 channel, which we're already doing right now. Second is to film for the Nate 1 channel. Let's go to Oakwood Square. Oh my god, the bee is covered. I've not been out of here in days. Oh crap. Oh my god, look at this, guys. The thick ice all the way around the frame of the door. I had to clean off the window with my fingers with no gloves because my gloves are in the car, and then I had to go pound around the edges of the window here to break that ice seal before I could pry the door open. This is crazy, guys. Look at this. I've got half of the car cleaned off and it's nothing but solid ice on the entire car under the snow. All the way. Solid ice. Look at this down here. Look at the chunks of ice on the front. And look at this. That's all ice. I mean, I don't know how I'm going to get my wipers out of there. Yes, I get it. Other bees are warm in the hive, but this is your life, buddy. You can file a complaint, but I can't promise anything, all right? Look at this, guys. We have a tiny bit of progress here. Holy crap, guys. I had to take my gloves off to get my hands warm. It is so cold. But I finally got everything cleaned off. It's been probably about 40 minutes so far. That sucked. All right. Let's hit the road. I knew this was going to be a mistake to come out this far. I should have chosen somewhere closer to go film. But people have been asking me to do an update of this plaza here, and it's not called Buckeye Plaza. It's Oakwood Square. I don't know where I got Buckeye Plaza in my head. I started driving out here the way that I thought it was, and I thought that I would get a signal eventually, and I never did. So I drove clear out of the way, ended up pulling over at a fire station, and inadvertently found Molly Stark, which I would love to explore, but as soon as I sat there at the fire station right beside Molly Stark for about 5 minutes, a ranger showed up. So that's how closely they watch the place. But anyways, I finally got a signal and I'm on my way to this place, but it is 12:30 now. I've got an hour and a half invested in running out to film something simple. So you can see where the card system works, but you never know what you're going to run into that's going to change what you're supposed to be doing.
In a quarter of a mile, turn left.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, guys, I finally found this place. Here it is. It's a drug mart now. It used to be a Giant Eagle. I'm going to film this place quick, and we're going to get back on the road. Okay, guys, I am freezing to death. It is 18 degrees out here, but I made the best of my time out here filming this plaza. I filmed the entire place all the way around because they're completely redoing everything. Looking really good. If you want to see that video, you'll have to bounce over to the Nate One channel, and of course I could put a link up here and check that out. I gotta get in the car and get warmed up, get home and get ready for the littles. Alright, I am so glad to be back home, except for my pants are soaking. Wet pants! Okay, so I'm an hour and 15 minutes behind. Let's see. I can do one of the eBay things, and I can do a little bit of house cleaning. Enough so that the house is straightened up by the time the littles get here. Alright, so much for eBay. That table is so ugly. That thing is like destroyed. I actually pulled it out of somebody's trash a couple of years ago. I was going to redo it, and then it sat outside on the front porch. The weather got to it and totally stripped all of the like shellac off of it. It's still a nice table. It has potential to to actually be redone. I just have never done it. All right, well, that's done. Let's get something on the TV here for a little. Ah, the little's here! And the tiny! Hey, tiny. And the tiny! Ah! Look what I found. Give me a pose.
She's laughing like a giraffe. Are you laughing like a giraffe?
She said she's laughing like a giraffe. What are you trying to do to me, child?
I'm playing with
Ouch! You're hurting my head. You're ripping my ear off.
you. No, I'm playing with you.
You're playing with me. Hey, you're smacking me in the eye socket. Okay, I am definitely getting tired. I gotta edit my video for the first channel. I have to start editing my video, this one right here, the morning show. And then it is Oak Island at 9 o'clock, so that means I also need to start making popcorn at about 8:30. What a day, what a day. I am ready for bed, guys. I'm back from Oak Island, obviously. And I've been editing here for about 2 hours at least. I'm whooped, and I'm ready for bed. Wherever you guys are waking up, whatever time it is, make the best of your day. Do something for somebody else, pay it forward. Let's make this world a better place. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.